Yeah. Just a bit outside. Oh, yeah.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. The bottom line is you get your ace
Pregame, folks.
and generate a lot of power. I just want to go.
Pregame. Pregame hangout for the A's and the O's.
I'm looking for spin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look for spin, but I'm gonna time it fastball. If you spin it, I'm swinging. Like if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our
Oh,
policy?
yeah, that's you.
Late at night.
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything at State Farm. We're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great.
Stupid. Come on, you.
Not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
1-0 Yanks.
And streaming live on It all starts right now.
One more day in the East Bay as the Orioles look to close a winning road trip with a series sweep opportunity here in Oakland. The Orioles and the Athletics in game
The O's and the A's.
162. Down the stretch, we come Kevin Brown, Ben McDonald, and a good afternoon to you from Oakland, California, where the Orioles won big on Friday night. And they won by, the same margin last night, a 5-run margin. It didn't feel big because the game went to extra innings. Once again, though, the O's find a way in a close game.
Yeah, 2-2 going to the 10th inning, and it was a close game. It really was a pitcher's duel up to that point. Both bullpens did done well, and the starters as well. Adam Frazier started the 10th inning at second base with nobody out. You get a wild pitch. He moves over to third base. Rusher would walk, and Malley just shoved a fastball right back up. So that was the first one as Frazier came home. Gunnar Henderson gets hit by a pitch right in the midsection. Third base is loaded. Westy on a 2-strike count, puts the sacrifice fly deep enough. Mountcastle would end up over at third base as he advanced two of that fly ball. Then also they just chop it right up the middle of Mountcastle. Enough speed to beat it home. And then the big blow right in the end. James McCann, a monster day for him, including a home run. That was a 2 RBI single. For 5 runs in the 10th inning.
The Orioles' third extra inning win of this road trip. They've gone 5-3 on the trip. Took 2 of 3 in Seattle, lost 2 of 3 from San Diego, and they've already clinched a series win in Oakland. They are 2.5 games up on the Rays, who are
2.5
off
up
today.
on the
So
Rays.
the Orioles can head
2.5
home day
up
off tomorrow. 3
on the
games
way.
clear, and it's an Oakland team that has struggled offensively. They hit the Orioles
Oakland
pretty
is
well.
another
However, they
team
haven't
who
seen
sucks
Kyle Bradish
right
yet.
now.
Just
The
about
Oakland fans, sorry about that.
Well, I tell you what, he
rough you maybe next year.
But since then, it's hard to argue he's not been one of
Hold
the best pitchers
in the
baseball.
bullshit.
In fact, his last 11 starts,
Crap. Kyle Bradshaw. Yeah. That 2 wood flat. No comment.
Per video or per inning pitch of that, and he has been really good. His last time out against Seattle, another really good outing. 7 of his last 9 starts. How about this? 7 of his last 9 have been quality starts. They've always been about the breaking ball for Kyle Bradish. The breaking balls have always been good. But what's been the difference for me is the 2-seam fastball for him is really starting to play. He's using that 2-seam fastball 19% of the time on for a pitch. He just picked up just last year in the second half of the season. He's only going to take 96 right to the top of the zone, but he has been a totally different pitcher as of late. And for me, probably the best stuff on the team. You were really
Oh, yeah, I gotta put that up.
We're always excited about Bradish, but
well, the way he's pitching right now, hard not to be excited.
2-seam versus 4-seam quickly. Why does that make such a difference?
Because he
Right
loves
there.
his breaking balls. It's always been his best 2 pitches.
What the hell did they do with my damn bill?
Now he's got that 2-seam fastball that's going left to right. He's using the
Oh.
inside part of the plate for right-handers, and that's just opened up the outside part.
Damn.
See what he
Get
can
more
do
quick
today.
stuff
J.P.
away.
Sears for the Oakland A's. The Oakland head home with a sweep and a 6-3 trip.
Put that too. Bring the booms out, everybody. Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up.
Attention line. Ready to play?
Let's get it.
Come on. Nice.
You know,
Sick.
Man, you like that? Check out.
I like him.
You can play as one of the Negro League baseball
Jeter.
legends.
But I don't like the commercial.
Do I know you? Just call me the captain.
Well, we all know that.
Wondering how you stack up?
What is this? The commercial show? Or is this the Baltimore Orioles stream? Not you guys. I'm talking to the damn TV. My God. What is? Come on, ads. Ah. Go ahead.
You know what you signed up for? They're friends. Their relationships. What we do is too important. When governments fail, the only thing left is you. As a success to supply. Showtime!
Back to Oakland, California, as the Orioles search for their 8th sweep of the season. The Orioles continuing their streak of not having been swept, which is now at 79 straight, and they will look to win all 3 from these Oakland A's. The Orioles 76-47, trying to get to 30 games over 500 for the first time this year. Once again, Anthony Santander is not in the lineup, still dealing with
Adley Watchman, the catcher. Ryan Mountcastle. Gunnar Henderson, the DH. Austin Hayes, left field. Ramon Urias at third. JP Sears making his 25th start, 2-9 overall record, 4.27 ERA, 130.2 innings, 33 walks, 123 strikeouts, 26 long balls given up, 238 OPS.
This is StatCast powered by Google Cloud. We'll take a look at JP Sears' pitch arsenal.
Pitch arsenal, full seam, sweeper, change, slider. 50% of them are full seamers. 25% of them are sweepers. Yeah.
Series 4 games, 3 starts, career against the Orioles. Got his first win against them in relief of the Yankees. Made his first start against them with the Yankees 5 shutout this season, April the 10th. 5 innings, gave up just 3 hits to the O's with 3 runs. Walked 1, struck out 4 home runs in that game from Adley Rutschman and Ryan Mountcastle, who are the top 2 hitters for Baltimore today. And here is Adley Rutschman, who will lead off for the Orioles once again. And the last time he faced JP Sears, he did this on April the 10th.
Yeah, JP Sears trying to get that fastball. He will use it 50% of the time. Trying to get over the inside part, but Rutschman would have time. Loved it. You'll see a fastball, a sweeper, a changeup, and a slider. So 4 pitch mix for JP Sears.
11th round pick of the Mariners 6 years ago. Second year Oakland A. Against the second-year big leaguer Adley Rutschman. It is a spectacular
First pitch.
Sunday from Northern California.
Northern California. It's called a strike to Rutschman, catcher.
62. First pitch today is at 1:08 Pacific time.
Today's first pitch is at 1:08
Adley Rutschman, 78 degrees.
Pacific time.
Our warmest temperature of any of the 3 games here in Oakland.
3:10 my time.
Truly a spectacular road trip for the Orioles. Game time temperatures on this road trip That ranks anywhere from 60
Yeah.
to 82. Our games, Seattle, San Diego,
And not much humidity.
not much at all. And I suspect will change for us shortly. The Orioles will head back home, have an off day tomorrow, start a 9-game homestand.
Ball upstairs.
No place like home.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Colorado.
1 and 2 on Richmond.
Orioles hoping to wrap up this road trip at 6-3 with a sweep. Here's Brandon Hyde, Northern California, born and raised. Been a busy weekend for Brandon, who said I'm coaching for free from a ticket standpoint. His parents from Santa Rosa are here. His sister, a whole lot of family and friends. Special series for Brandon, especially to have an off day. It'll be even more special to get out of here the series sweep. 1-2. And that's a slider in the dirt. First non-fastball we see JP Sears.
JP Sears, his second big league season. His 36th career start, his 42nd career appearance. 2/3 innings work for his career. 8-12 with a 4.13.
Well, that too.
6 pitches leading off the game to Hadley. And Rushman hits a ground ball right through the middle of the base hit.
Base hit for Watchman.
Nick Allen, Hadley, Rushman is
Singles.
fourth hit and his 7th time on base in this series.
And continues to barrel it up. I tell you, that one 106 off the bat. Finally got a pitch he can handle. Just a fastball down and hits it right back up the middle. So a good start for the Orioles.
Good start for the Orioles.
Good fight after falling behind 0-2. Leadoff man of Gordon for Ryan Mountcastle. Now the go-ahead eventual game-winning hit, the 10th last night. And that's the changeup. Counted in from JP Sears.
JP Sears.
Mountcastle 14 RBIs in the 6 games against Oakland this season. Driven a run in each of the first 2 games this series. 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 RBIs. And Mountcastle torches this ball in the left field.
Mountcastle torches this one in the left center.
2 screamers to start against JP Sears.
Balls right off the heart of the bat. JP Sears doesn't get hit very often. 132 thirds coming in, only 118.
Well, yeah, that too.
130 and 2/3. He will give up some home runs. 26 home runs over the year.
And for Ryan Mountcastle,
2 on, nobody out.
on Bay Street. He tied Jonathan Stoke 6 years ago.
Back-to-back singles. I
I
didn't blow my nose.
Straight games.
Who is this?
Don't waste any time.
Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss.
So 2 balls hit it up.
242, 20 long ones, 59 Libby.
Henderson riding a 5-game hit streak. Steps in.
There's been a lot of balls this series.
Well, that too. Here is,
Gunnar Henderson, 20
I
home
have to
runs,
find
second
his
most on the
link
Orioles, one behind
quickly.
Anthony Santander. Slugging at 462 by adjusted.
Go
OPS.
check out,
He's been
my
well above
executive producer.
17%
I
better
post
than
that
Taylor. Tops this
in
one
the
out.
chat for you guys.
Carlos Perez does not have a play.
That was his link right there. I bring it up on the screen so you guys can see it. Just give me a second here. Right there. Go check out Rising Rhino as well. Hit him up with a sub. Tell him I sent you as well.
Defensive run save, they are by far the worst defense in the majors. Minus 73 defensive run save. Though they are better up the middle now with Allen and Geloff. 2 on, nobody out.
2 on, nobody out.
And Henderson takes ball 2.
Henderson takes ball 2.
Orioles 7th in the majors, 4.9 runs per game. 18th in steals, 20th in walk rate, 16th in home runs. But they have been so good with runners in scoring position and runners on base.
Yeah, after a couple of nice nights offensively, the batting average started to creep.
Well, that too.
Batting average now at 2.2, so that's the 12th best.
2.2. Well, yeah, put me.
Those are ninth in slugging percentage, in addition to that 12th best batting average. So here's part of this league worst Oakland pitching staff, 576 as a group. 2-2.
Another 2-2.
It's on the infield. The infield fly rule was in effect. Yellow was there to secure it for the first inning. Runners on for the Red Hot. Austin Hayes, who homered into the foul ball last night.
Talk about wrapping it around. He's not only wrapping it around, he's stuck it in the foul pole. How about that? You see that every day. 12 runs, 3 doubles his last 4 games. That's slugging percentage up 18 points in the last 4 games. Big series here going on.
Big series here.
A couple of RBIs.
He's such a difference maker in the first half for the Orioles. He was selected as an all-star reserve. He was named a starter after a couple of outfield injuries to Mike Trout and Aaron Judge. The second half, not the same, but the last week has been very good.
Ball inside.
Fifth yesterday.
Be right back, everybody.
Seventh the day before that. Finds himself back in the cleanup spot.
Well, he's starting to get it back up in the air again. You said it yesterday. I was regretting what I said a few days ago. I like when Austin Hayes is hitting the ball in the air. That's what he did a lot the first half of the season. Then he kind of got a little bit of a funk where lots of ground balls. But as of late, starting to get some air under it again.
Right now, he's got a 3-0 count. He's with 29 doubles, tied for the team lead, a dozen homers. Well above average offensive year. And Austin takes a 4-pitch walk from J.P. Sears. So 3 of the first 4 Orioles have reached. And that will quickly draw Scott Emerson, the Oakland pitching coach, to the mound. The Orioles have enjoyed feasting on Oakland pitching this year. Worst pitching staff in the league, as we mentioned, and the Orioles offense has been a part of that. 7.5 runs per game in the season series so far. 4 extra base hits per game. You can see the rate statistics there. Took a while last night, but the Orioles got 5 of the 10th, and they scored 16 runs in the first 2 games of the series.
Love how the Orioles won last night. You know, it was good defense as usual. Bo Ergen was outstanding. 5 innings of work for him. But the Orioles showed you they can beat you different ways. It was about the long ball in a 2-2 game going to 10. The Orioles had a couple of solo home runs, but then after that, got some bunts down, sacrifice flies, played a little bit of small ball.
And the bases loaded for Ramon Arias with only 1 out. These are the moments where the Orioles have delivered this season. Arias having a great year with runners in scoring position. 319, 863 OPS. And Ramon takes strike 1. It's not just been Arias, it's been the Orioles. 61% of the time they've scored a runner from third with less than 2 outs with an RBI. That is the best mark in all of Major League Baseball.
That's one of my favorite stats, too. Because a lot of people overlook that stat. But when you don't get a base hit to score a run, it is big to be able to get that run home. The Orioles right at the top of the list. Big league average on that for a team, about 53%. The Orioles number 1 at 61%. Of course, hitting with runners in scoring position has been a giant turnaround, as most of you know. Orioles are 4th best in baseball right now. Last year, they were 25th out of 30 teams hitting with runners in scoring position.
2-1 for Ramon. Arias hits a ground ball to third base. Diaz will get 1 at second. A turn from Geloff. Safe. Couldn't hold the bag at first. And the Orioles bring in that first run of the game. Arias will be credited with an RBI as the A's can't turn 2. And the O's lead 1-0.
Well, that's the defense you're talking about. The Athletics down towards the bottom. What should have been probably a double play ball.
Yeah, well, that too. 1-0 Baltimore.
Backhand ball. Still plenty of time. Arias getting down the line and watch Geloff.
Oakland is shot getting safe call at first base.
Stay on the bag or not. That is close, brother. Seth Brown kept his right foot on the bag.
And Mark Kotze is going to push the challenge button early. See if there's enough to overturn this call.
Wow, that makes it close. Hard to tell from that angle.
As it stands, it's a 5-4 fielder's choice and an RBI for a moment.
Zach Geloff, the rookie, has not made many mistakes this year. This will not go down as an error, even if it holds up the way it is.
Again, this is the worst defense in the league by about 35 runs in terms of defensive runs saved. That's a Sports Info Solutions metric. Anything you look at, Oakland is near the bottom of the pack defensively.
Yeah, if you look at fielding percentage, 983, that puts him 27.
So is there enough to overturn the call on the field, which is that Brown was off the bat? And this would be awfully pivotal because the A's, if they don't get the call overturned, would lose their challenge 2 outs into the game.
Yeah, and big for the Orioles, too. If you look at the numbers on the year, when the Orioles score first, they are 45-12 here.
Nothing we've seen has been definitive. Major League Baseball can stitch multiple angles together at the same time. Again, this is about the best that we have, and you just can't tell if the foot is on the base there or not.
If that's all they have, and I'm sure they may have something else, but if that's all they have, there's no way you open it.
There you have it. Todd Tisner calls it. So the A's are down a challenge after just 2 outs. And the Orioles do get Rutschman in from third. Mountcastle 2/3. Arias will end up with an RBI. A poor throw by Geloff. And the Orioles score in the first inning for the second time this series. So first and third, 2 down. And here's Cedric Mullins.
Here's Cedric Mullins.
First inning on Friday. Mullins at the first pitch he saw from Francisco Perez over the right fielder Seth Brown's head in that inning. And Mullins is taking the first pitch here.
Zed as well has had a nice series, 3 for 9, a couple RBIs. He's hit really well in these situations. Runners in score position.
Well, it's been a lot better against fastballs and off-speed pitches this year. Tough season on breaking balls. Look at a fastball right there.
Fastball. 1-1.
Cedric up to 785 on base plus slugging. And that's 17% better than league average. That adjusted OPS, that's very good. 10 home runs, 15 steals in 77 games.
Yeah, well, that too.
And there's a breaking ball.
There was a breaking ball.
That's the best pitch for Sears. Not the sweeper, but the very tight slider is a pitch he's really worked on.
Yeah, if he can work that sequence, it's going to be money. So fastball in to speed the bat up, and he just kind of breaking ball on the outside part. Tough to cover both of those. And Sears has got enough on the heater. And he'll bounce it up to 95. It's going to average about 93. Doesn't throw it 2-seamer. It's all 4-seam fastball.
Two on, 2 out.
Coming.
And Mullins strikes out of the fastball. So the inning is over for the Orioles.
The inning is over. Coming.
Get SiriusXM for $5 a month for your first year, plus a free upgrade to our Platinum plan. It's time to enjoy the ride. Don't miss this great offer. Fees and taxes apply. See offer details. Subscribe at SiriusXM.com/now.
Wondering how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best stuff to MLB Pitch Hit and Run, the official heat seals competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the 2023 Pitch Hit and Run Finals at the World Series. Visit pitchhitrun.com today.
is the slogan for the A's, at least for now. Here the Oakland Coliseum, hosting athletics baseball for the 56th season. And here is the starting lineup for the Oakland A's. Worst offensive team in baseball, 3.6 runs per game. Got a big boost, though, from Zach Geloff, who's batting second. Some rookies in the lineup, Butler, Geloff, Diaz, and Soderstrom. And they'll face Kyle Bradish in his second year and one of the best second-year pitchers in the majors this season.
No doubt. 19 of his 22 starts, 3 earned runs or less. That is outstanding. And big differences from last year we'll talk about as this game moves forward.
Lawrence Butler leads off, and Butler takes a strike, darting fastball at 95 from Bradish. Butler 2 for 8, 4 strikeouts in the series. In his 9th career game, he has a hit in 6 of the first 8. That's a changeup early for Kyle Bradish, his least thrown pitch. 4th rounder, New Mexico State, 2018. Second big league season. What a season it has been. Because of that pitch right there, primarily a beautiful slider, and Bradish strikes out Butler to start the game.
He's been an outstanding slider, an outstanding breaking ball. This is a good start for Kyle Bradish. Matter of fact, when you combine the slider and the curveball for Bradish this year, opponents are hitting 167 off those 2 breaking balls combined.
And he typically gets off to a brilliant start.
Yeah, he is not like most. I mean, you see a lot of starting pitchers just trying to find their rhythm in the first inning, but Kyle Bradish is different. Second best in baseball in the first inning.
That's a minimum of 20 first innings. And the slider is even better in the first inning than it is any other, which is also unusual because of how much that can be a field pitch for so many pitchers.
He's always been able to spin it, though. You know, and even when he had his struggles early in the year last year, he always liked the breaking ball. The problem for him, I felt like, was that all of his pitches pretty much had the same action. They all kind of went right to left. But when he incorporated that 2-seam fastball about 2/3 of the way through the season last year, it changed everything about Kyle Bradish.
1-1 for Zach Geloff. And Geloff chases another really good slider. The first inning, batters are swinging and missing at 45% of sliders when they do swing, and hitting 0.43 against the slider. That's in just the first inning. He'll throw it again, and Geloff will take ball 2. Zach Geloff's had really good plate appearances all series. 3 for 7, 3 walks. His first 30 big league games, slugging .621. 20 extra base hits. And Geloff chases a slider. Kyle Bradish is up to the task right from the start once more.
Boy, I tell you what, he is spinning it so far today. Watch the depth. This is not the new pitch everybody's throwing a sweeper. This is more of a traditional slider, almost straight down. Actually, it's got a little bit of right to left in it. This is Kyle Bradish's pitch arsenal this year. See that slider throws it about 30% of the time. Between the 2 and the 4-seamer, about 44% of the time. Then the curveball and the
Slider, 4-seam, sinker, curve,
slider, 188.
Well, yeah, got to.
Dropped it into Seth Brown. Really good fastball hitter who's 2 for 7 with a double, a couple of RBIs in this series.
Start to compare some numbers on Kyle Bradish. This is his 23rd start of the year. He made 23 starts last year. The big thing that jumps at me is the opponent's batting average. Opponents hit 265 off of Bradish last year, only 230, so 35 points better this year than last year. Keeping the ball in the ballpark a lot better. 12 homers allowed this year, 17 last year.
Even seeing the first inning numbers, even knowing the slider numbers, boy, it looks particularly good today.
And of course, the overall command of all the pitches is better this year. Only 34 walks this year, whereas last year, 46 walks. Just about the same amount of starts.
Strike out the side of the first, and he will. Elevated at 97.
KB, some really good break involvement. How about 97?
Yeah, well, that too.
Steps on it to get the Orioles off the field.
The MLB Ballpark app. It's the best way to access, manage, and share your tickets with friends and family to any MLB game. It's your personal companion for when you're at the ballpark, helping you with venue info, dining options, exclusive club offers, and so much more. And it's a great way to capture your visit by adding photos and memories from a fun-filled day at the game. Download the free MLB Ballpark app on the iOS App Store or Google Play today.
MLB The Show Legend Line.
Damn commercials.
Ready to play?
Let's get it.
Come on. Nice.
That was sick.
Man, you like that? Check out the new Storylines mode where you can play as one of the Negro League baseball legends.
Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you?
Just call me the captain. Brady's trying to get things started here with Acuna. Gone! Home run! Now where's he going?
Absolutely. Let's get another look at Homer. I mean, sinker up in the zone. All night he's lit down with that sinker, that one up and just right where he can tear it. Take a peek at him from the stretch.
See if they get him in motion a little bit. You're just expecting. One richest contestant of the game, Carol Taylor from mighty Goldsboro, Maryland, has won $500 for being selected and will win $500 more for every Orioles home run hit tonight. Last chance to be a fast play contestant of the game. Enter your tickets into My Lottery Rewards by August 28th, and you could win $50,000. Jordan Westburg wasting no time.
Jordan Westbrook wasting no time.
The hardest hit ball of the game for
The hardest hit ball.
Here's results. In and out.
That's what, 3 balls hit well over 100 already.
Butler made that catch. Oh, God.
110 for Westbrook, who has driven in 3 in this series.
Ryan McCain, 250
JP
batting
Sears.
average.
Right to Ryan McKenna.
JP Sears throws first pitch strike.
Yeah, back recall yesterday, right into action. 2 base hits.
Swing and a man, strike 2.
Ryan's been on the roster. He's been a pretty regular player against lefties. 267 against left-handers this year. Anthony Santander still out for a second straight game, still dealing with some soreness in his back that's flared up. Hoping the off day tomorrow will do him well.
Strike 2. Sit down, McCain. Your inning is done.
Pretty good sequence here. Fastball started to change up down the way, and then a heater.
Yeah, well, that too.
Well done. You can see where the catcher Perez is set up right on the inside part, exactly where it's delivered.
26 pitch first inning. 4 pitches to get 2 outs in the second. Here's Mateo.
Here's Pateo. First pitch. Called strike.
Jorge still hitless on the trip.
Jorge still hitless on the trip.
Against the Mariners last Sunday as a pinch runner when he scored the tying run, a little weak ground ball back to the pitcher from Adley Rutschman in the ninth, the go-ahead run. And Mateo hits this one high in the air.
High, deep, left center, at the wall, hit off the wall, and still chugging. He's going to be waved home inside the park, home run. Mateo inside the park, home run. Attaboy, Mateo. 2-out homer.
He never slowed up coming around second into third. And Tony Mansolino, the third base coach, looked like one of the most up decoys, just flapping him and waving him in the whole way. You can see there was a little miscommunication between Butler and Kill. originally owned the fly ball.
And it is indeed an inside the park home run for Jorge Mateo.
I mean, he is rolling coming around third.
Start 1 to Richmond.
Almost like looking at each other for a second, and it cost.
He singled and scored.
So Butler with a misplay in center. Allen dropped the ball at short. But Mateo gets an inside the park home run, his 7th home run of the season, and now twice on this road trip. Jorge Mateo.
That was Jorge Mateo, by the way, with the inside the park home run.
Third on the play last week, and scoring from the batter's box on this fly ball that stayed in the park.
And give Tony Mancelino, third base coach of the Orioles, give him a lot of credit. He has made some outstanding reads this year and sending runners home from third base on very marginal plays from time to time, but it seems like it has worked just about every time.
Ball outside.
There's, of course, a lot of scout reports on arms and when you send guys, when you don't, depending on what the situation is. But Tony Mancelino seems to always make the right decision.
The Orioles' first inside the park home run this
The
season.
O's inside the park, first one. Jorge Mateo.
Yeah, they get 7 home runs all year. When it kicked right there, you knew we were in for a show, and Jorge Mateo puts on the show. Orioles up.
The O's on top, 2-0.
2-0.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, bum, 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 Why am I getting?
For everything.
We'll walk you through everything at State Farm with every what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
What makes baseball even better? Show me more action. How about more steals, Acuna? More hits? Nestor? Okay, Mookie, more hits? What if the games are just quicker? The game has changed, and fans are saying, oh, yeah.
The official MLB ballpark app. It's the best way to access, manage,
And Kyle Bradish covering and smothering the Oakland bats in the first inning.
Yeah, one of the best in the business in the first inning. He certainly didn't disappoint. A couple of breaking balls in the first 2 punch outs and just stepped on 97. Of course, hit it right to the top of the zone. He is working with a 2-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the second inning.
Courtesy of Jorge Mateo's inside the park home run. His first home run since April 30th. Nearly 4 months since Mateo ended that amazing month of April with a home run off Jason Shreve.
Still trying to catch his breath.
It's a play where he was even slowing up going into second, and he still scored. As this ball is grounded foul by Brent Rooker in the Oakland cleanup spot.
Yeah, Mateo's one of those guys that's just a difference maker. We saw him make a couple of outstanding plays, a bare hand play yesterday on defense. But when he gets on base, he's just a game changer. He upsets the rhythm, the timing, he speeds the defenses up.
Rooker chases a slider, and who hasn't for Oakland so far? Bradish has been spinning one mean breaking ball after another.
Yeah, it's early, but I tell you right now, this is the best so far. And that's a mouthful. He's been as good as anybody. You go back his last 11 starts, he has been outstanding.
A's have now swung at 5 sliders, and they have missed all 5 sliders they've swung at. Already 6 swings and misses in the first 17 pitches for Kyle Bradish. Rooker, a 3-hit game on Friday. 3 for 7 in the series. And Rooker is down looking at a fastball near the knees. 4 straight strikeouts for Kyle Bradish.
Takes the sinking fastball right to the back of the corner. If you're even thinking about breaking ball, he can get 96 right by you. He does perfectly shaded right at the bottom of the zone. Oh, look at
Here's Tony Kemp, who is a hard man to strike out. And Kemp takes the first pitch fastball, slicing over the inside at 95. 31-year-old Kemp, 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI in the series. Another A's having a well below average year. It's very little power. And curveball skip all the way out of play over the netting. A lot of space for ball to skip out of play here. Most foul territory of any ballpark by far, the Oakland Coliseum. To the right side, the first ball put in play. There's a ground out to second from Tony Kemp. Birdland get the biggest bobblehead yet on Saturday. There's Felix Bautista bobblehead day. The Orioles host the Rockies Saturday, August 26th at 7:05. And the first 20,000 fans, 15 and up, will receive first Felix Bautista bobblehead. Get your tickets at Orioles.com/tickets. 5 in a row retired by Kyle Bradish. Here's Carlos Perez, the Oakland catcher. And Perez, first pitch swinging. This one off facing in the second deck.
Bradish just continues to shove strike one in there.
It's the American League West in his career, 193 ERA. The Orioles have won all 5 of his starts against West Division teams. Never started against Oakland until today. 6 innings, 2 runs at Seattle on Sunday. 2-1 to Perez. Should say 5 starts against the West this season, a 193 career. It's a 149. 2 earned runs or fewer in all 9 starts against the West. So 2 fouled back off the mask. And Rutschman checking with Todd Titzner, the plate umpire. Maybe not the mask, but got his shoulder. Todd Titzner, the crew chief, leading Alex Tosi, Emil Jimenez, and Brian Knight, his crew. 2-2. And he struck him out looking. Kyle Bradish with 5 strikeouts in 2 perfect innings in Oakland.
Takes a peek at him from the scratch.
See if they get him in motion a little bit.
You're just expecting these guys to run down.
Rest of clean at first base is going to go first.
Hey, did you guys call me?
Great jump, great throw, just outran it.
Hey,
My audios at a major league club.
hey, did you guys do something where I got a sting on my phone?
At Firestone, we treat every car like it's our
What do you want me to hit?
customer, like they're our family.
I want to be able to take care of them like I would take care
Allow
of
or
them.
don't
That's
allow?
my promise. Keep them safe.
All right.
Been our neighbor since 1926. Firestone Complete Auto Care.
Miami Network's Wednesday night showcase. Alvarez, Tucker, and the October-minded Astros take out their gloves as they play host to the Boston Red Sox. The Casamigos Tequila MLB Network showcase. Wednesday at 8 Eastern. Then stick around as
As TV's best baseball analysts break down the game's critical moments and assess player performances. The Casamigos Tequila MLB Tonight post-game show. It all starts right after the game on MLB Network.
What the hell? Oh.
Baseball on Massive brought to you by PNC Bank, helping to make a difference. And by Charm City Circular. The Charm City Circular travels through some of Baltimore's most charming neighborhoods. And best of all, it's free. Feel free to circulate. Visit Charm City Circ.
Hit my foot on the dumb chair.
Orioles with a run at the first 2 innings. The A's without a base runner in any of the first 2 innings. 2-0 Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle leads off.
Ryan Mountcastle leads off. 2-0.
Anderson and Hayes batting against Oakland lefty J.P. Sears.
J.P. Sears on the hill today.
Orioles with 3 hits.
3 hits for the O's.
So far against Sears.
3 walks, I believe. Swing and a miss for Mountcastle.
Year, all things considered, 4.27 ERA. Strikeouts to walk numbers are very good, but
yeah, well, that too.
He's on the home run ball. He's on 27 now.
Oh yeah.
6 most of the majors coming in.
Mountcastle hits that one into left center.
Kemp slides to get it.
Kemp slides to get it.
To a sharp single to begin the third, but Mountcastle is 2 for 2.
That was a nice play by Tony Kemp in left field. He went all the way to left center field gap, slid, caught it, and got it in to help Mountie. But 111 off of that. Right, Mountcastle continues to stay red hot at the plate for the Orioles. Look at this play. Really nice, all in one motion. Kemp played middle infield in college.
A lot of second base for the big leagues, but he's been their most used left fielder this year.
Gunnar Henderson. Fair ball.
Mountcastle gets a stop sign at third.
Mountcastle gets a stop sign at third.
After another against J.P. Sears.
5 hits through the first 12 batters.
Lefty on lefty matchup. The only way you hit a good lefty if you're a left-handed hitter is you got to stay on it and you got to stay through it. And Henderson does it right there.
Henderson does. Those are up 2-0.
Gunnar with his 18th double of the year, 43rd extra base hit.
There's your infield in.
Infield is in.
Trying to cut off Mountcastle at home plate. Or back in that situation again. Third base, less than 2 out. Orioles find the way.
Austin Hayes has seen 5 pitches today, none for strikes. There, struck it out of play. Those were 8 for 22 runners in scoring position in the first 2 games. Well, sack flies in there as well. Hayes had an RBI fielder's choice last night. Score a run. And Hayes cracks this ball off of Sears.
Cracks it off of Sears. Shallow left. 2 more. He is out there.
Boston's got a 2-run single, and the Orioles have a 4-0 lead.
Well, these hits, I'm telling you, these hits are loud. You get off his glove hand, maybe? Right back to J.P. Sears just about belt time.
Wow. Wow.
Well, J.P. Sears tried to wave off the training staff and Mark Kotze, and they will leave the mound mostly acquiescing to his demands. He doesn't even need to throw a warm-up pitch. But another ball hit over 100. That's 105 for Hayes. And Austin Hayes now with 4 RBIs in this 3-game series. 6 hits already.
6
The
hits
Orioles
already.
have made just 7 outs.
Ball upset.
And JP Searsman doesn't give up a lot of hits. He had a string this year of 18 straight starts, allowing 6 hits or fewer, but there hasn't been a cheap hit bunch right now.
He is not tricking the Orioles so far.
Strike 1 to U.S. Don't know.
He's out 7-4 on the plate. Kemp to Geloff. Picks up 2 RBIs.
1-7-4.
Ramon Urias, who had an RBI fielder's choice in the first inning.
Swing and a miss in the 9-2 minor gap. Wow.
So for the second time this series, the Orioles scored at least 4 of the first 3 innings. They had 5.
Scoring 4 within the last 3 innings.
Scored in every inning in this game.
Urias.
Side. And no play for Seth Brown.
Third inning. 1-2 the count. Strike 3 to U.S. Sit down, buddy. You're out of here for the inning. Your inning is done. Bye-bye. Go sit down and think about what you did about not hitting that ball and keeping your bat on the shoulder. Yeah, you guys showed me. Yeah. Sears, come on. You're A's fan. Let's go. That one hit. Deep right field. Playable. To Black Rooker. Yeah. Scored 2 more in this inning. Scored 2 more in this inning. TC, what the hell are you doing in a commercial?
You want to make the most of every moment. And you don't need another thing to worry about. Ask your vet about the only one.
Wondering how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best stuff to MLB Pitch Hit and Run. The official heat skills competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the 2023 Pitch Hit and Run Final.
Pitch Hit and Run. Odd commercial.
Visit pitchhitrun.com today.
Okay, again, this is a status bar, this is a search bar. Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Now, what does it mean to slide into someone's DMs? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, we're not ready for that. As a team, we'll get there. It might be a fruit emoji, but that doesn't mean they're tough.
It's Orioles Wearable Flag Day as the O's host the Colorado Rockies at 7:05. First 15,000 fans, 15 and over. Will receive an Orioles wearable flag. Get your tickets now at Orioles.com/tickets. Finally, the Orioles will return home after tomorrow's off day. 3-game series with the Toronto Blue Jays to start. 3 of the weekend with Colorado. And then 3 with the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, well, that too.
With 3 homestands left in the regular season. They're all big ones at this point. Mid-September, we'll see the Cardinals and Rays come to town for 7. And then the final 6 games of the year, 2 with the Nats, 4 with the Red Sox. Kyle Bradish to Jordan Diaz.
Swing and a miss. Chopper foul.
To make contact with the center.
As you guys can see, my stream elements is up eventually. 0-2. Score is 4-2. 4 for the O's. No 1 for the A's. Foul tip.
Tapper here to third, grabbed by Ramon Urias.
Grabbed by Ruiz. Throws him out to Iron Mountcastle. 1.
What makes this slider so tough for opposing batters?
Well, I love that. The very first pitch through Diaz was that good two-seam fastball around the inside part of the plate. So he established fastball in, then he goes to slider. Now, you talk about good sliders, two things happening with Kyle Bradish. One, he can really spin it. So his slider spins just about 2,650 RPMs. That's about 200 RPMs better than most. It's got a little more break, a little more late action. Where he's starting it right now, where it's ending up is the difference. The command of it is so good so far today. So he's starting it just on the outer third to the right-handers and then working it off the outside part of the plate. If you look at his spin metrics, I mean, he spins the curveball over 2,600 and the slider over 4,600. That's well above average on both of those pitches.
Tyler Soderstrom, the 21-year-old DH in a 2-0 count. Bradish now 124 innings this year, has allowed 104 hits. Struck out 119. Right to the outside corner, 2-2.
Command so much better. I felt like there was times early last year where he just tried to basically take his fastball and throw it the white part of the plate. But now he's broken that plate into thirds. Inner third, outer third, and of course the middle part of the plate. And I love to watch the catcher when he sets up. Where this rush been set up and how close does Bradish come to hit the glove. So far today it's been really good. That's kind of how it's been. Really since the month of April. You go back to the month of April, he pitched to an ERA just above 6. Had a couple of rough starts. But since then, it's hard to argue that he's not been one of the best in baseball. 2.76 in May, 3.5 in June, 2.25 in July, 2.55 ERA coming into this one in the month of August when it starts. And another thing to look at too, go back and look at the quality starts. So in last year, for Kyle Bradish, 23 starts, he only had 5 quality starts in 23 chances. Already 12 this year in 22 chances. So he's more than double his quality starts from last year.
A reliable 6-inning plus pitcher. 2-2 here, and that's in the dirt. 7 pitches to Tyler Soderstrom, 1 for 6 in the series with 4 strikeouts. Slow start to the big league career of Soderstrom, who is seen by many to be the A's #1 prospect, just 21 years old. A first rounder with a bright future. And Soderstrom will just get a piece of that slider. Keep the at-bat going.
All right.
Just fouled him. I mean, just a piece of it. Hits it right to his glove and just kicks out.
Strike 3 within the limit. Instead, back to the drawing board on 3-2 again. And this time, Soderstrom strikes out, swinging a sinker, making 6 of 8 Ks for Kyle Bradish.
I'll tell you what, breaking ball. When he steps on 97 like that, good luck. And this is impressive.
This is a show. Nick Allen, the last day to hit. Allen, right through a dive bomber of a sinker.
There you are, establishing fastball in again. Are you going to see breaking ball away if he holds to what he's been doing?
He held to it.
There's not a lot of secrets to pitching. The question is, can you go out and can you execute? And that's just using east and west, using both sides of the plate. Sounds simple, very difficult to do at the big league level.
2 strikes on Allen. And Bradish gets him swinging. A ridiculous start to the game for Bradish. 9 up, 9 down with 7 strikeouts.
Good morning, good afternoon, and we'll see you later. Kyle Bradish with another punch out.
Show Legend line. Ready to play?
Let's get it.
Come on. Nice.
That was sick.
Man, you like that? Check out the new storylines mode where you can play as one of the Negro League baseball legends.
Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you?
Just call me the captain.
I'm back, everybody.
The official MLB ball.
Oh, not this damn
It's the
commercial
best way
again.
to access, manage, and
Looking pretty nice right now. Orioles to win on the money line. Orioles ahead after 5 innings. And over 5.5 total runs. Those same game parlay odds plus 154.
154.
4 runs already.
Westbrook
The Orioles. And
on
they
second.
Nothing after 3 against JP
Sharp line
Sears.
drive to left field.
Westberg swings at the first pitch from Sears down the line. That's off the top of the wall.
Off the top of the wall, and he ends up on second.
With a double that seemed to hit the fence the moment it hit his bat.
That's coming off the bat. 111, his 9th double of the year. This is loud. I mean, just a line drive. Just didn't have the height to get out. Almost put a hole in the wall down there right at the 330 mark.
This is an absolute laser show right now by the Oriole batters.
Wow.
Westberg with 2 of the 3 hardest hit balls.
Let's go, Baltimore. Trying to bunt. What the hell are you trying to bunt for? Ball 1.
Seven hits for the Orioles in the game. The softest hit was the inside the park home run. Go figure.
That was the softest hit. McKinnon not button this time. He throws him out to Chief Brown. Wow. Come on in. Okay, I got somebody already beat me to it.
A few balls at 100 off the bat, you feel like you're really doing something. Everything the Orioles are putting in play, it seems, is being absolutely seared. Here's Mateo. Jorge Mateo with an inside the park home run.
Jorge Mateo inside the park home run. His first time up, he's 1 for 1.
26 inside the park home run in Baltimore Orioles history. Ground ball is short again. This one a little bit more softly hit. First inside the park home run for an Oriole, by the way. It's Trey Mancini did it July 28th of last year. So Westbrook still at second, 2 down.
Westbrook still on second.
Trying to keep alive the Orioles' streak of scoring in every inning today.
Oh, yeah, that too. Ball inside. Top of 4.
Henry Rutschman 4 for 9, 3 walks.
Henry Watchman 4 for 9. This series.
He has done well in the leadoff spot.
Oh, yeah, that too.
5th in the American League in on base percentage, 2nd in walks. Only Shohei Ohtani, the presumptive American League MVP, has drawn more walks among American League players. Richmond has now walked 70 times, only struck out 79.
Strike one to Westman.
Chopper to third.
Another chopper to third, but that's foul.
Let's face it, even if Oakland's pitching staff was struggling, the Orioles deserved a series like this. They needed a series like this with all of the great pitching staffs we've seen recently. San Diego, Seattle, Toronto. Really good staff, series after series for this one.
Oh yeah, that too. What the hell did that miss? Hughes is already at 59 pitches.
Against sub 500 teams, knocking them off. Chance for a sweep. They had a chance for the first time this year if they can win to be 30 games over 500.
For their 8th sweep of the year, a 3-2
Watchman draws the walk. I know, 3-0 pitch.
2 outs in the fourth.
2 outs in the fourth. Second walk today. Ryan Mountcastle. Result today 110, 111 by Westberg and Mountcastle. Then Westberg at 105. Watchman at 106. Hayes 105. Come on in, everybody. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. We make our way up to 90 subs. 90 subs.
The Great Wall of Baltimore, that was on April 10th. That was a 2-run shot. And the Redwood would also have a home run in that game.
I believe he was the first man to drink from the homer hose that day as well. First of 3 in that game. Rutschman and Hayes.
But yeah, Mountcastle deep left field. This ball is belted. I gotta get it short.
The Orioles can't hit it any harder. Ryan Mountcastle goes and obliterates an orb. Right up there in the seats in left center, a 439-foot demolition.
Wow. It's 7-zip. Wow. Homer.
Back in game 1 of this series. That is 3 balls absolutely crushed.
Homer hose.
This has been a laser show today. We're only in the 4th inning.
The hardest hit ball of the game right here. Wow.
Perfect balance, no drift forward, head down, staying through the ball. And that one, a Weaver, a 3-run shot.
3-1 shot.
Ball of the year, his 60th RBI.
Another $500 for Carol Taylor as well. Our Maryland Lottery Fast Play home run richest contested. Mountcastle is 3 for 3. The Orioles have scored in all 4 innings against J.P. Sears. He was probably wishing he was anywhere other than here right now. Henderson gets under one into right field, hit pretty well. Rooker's at the wall, and Rooker cannot get it. It's off the top of the wall. It's in play. Gunner's going to go to third base, and he is stopped right there. Right off the top of the fence in right field. It is a triple for Gunner, his 6th of the season.
Watchman.
Puts it all the way and leaves it. Hits right on top of the wall. I don't know how that ball stays in the ballpark. Lefty on lefty matchup. Gunner hitter keeps getting more and more comfortable. He thought he had it right there.
Home run is under a crew chief review.
And this does not require a challenge. A crew chief can initiate a review on a home run call.
It looked like it hit off the top of the wall. Did it hit behind the wall? It's very rare a ball hits on top of the wall and somehow stays in the ballpark. And Rooker kept going back. That ball kept carrying and pushed Rooker all the way back to the wall.
No, I don't
Look at it, right off the top of the wall and somehow stays in.
That may be the only break Oakland has caught today. So Gunner's going to have the 6th triple of his second season. They get a double and a triple in the last 2 innings for Gunnar Henderson.
The Colton field is confirmed. The ball is in play.
So 3 extra base hits for the Orioles this inning. Kyle Gibson with a little extra douse of the sprinkler.
Mound visit.
There was a time runs hits were hard to come by. In fact, coming into this series, the Orioles were only averaging about 3.3 runs per game over their last 9 games. But that has changed as soon as the Orioles got into Oakland.
9 hits, 5 for extra bases in the first 3 2/3. Zach Neal is warming for Oakland. Oh, Kyle Bradish is probably sitting in the dugout saying, guys, I've got enough run support already. The A's don't have a base runner. The Orioles have 7 runs.
The Orioles have 7.
2 down and a runner.
Wow.
Henderson. First pitch swinging, it's popped up.
First pitch swinging, popped up.
And the inning comes to an end. But
Inning comes to an end.
Damage.
Big damage by Ryan Mountcastle.
Hello? Hey, what's the status of my renovation? Stand by.
Hang on. I think I gotta upload that to
The home in Christmas. It's approved. You're renovating. Is that a sledgehammer?
Connect your team with Zoom One, featuring team chat, phones, and more. You want to make the most of every moment, and you don't need another thing to worry about. Ask your vet about the only one.
Hey, chick from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah.
What is that?
State Farm pajamas. No. What if I have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
Two Orioles up big, and this one set. Rooker pushes all the way and leaves it. Hits right on the.
In that game, Rutschman and chopper to third out of play, 2-2. Let's face it, even if Oakland's pitching staff has struggled, the Orioles deserved a series like this. They needed a series like this with all of the great pitching staffs they've seen recently. San Diego, Seattle, Toronto. Really good staff, series after series before this one.
Yeah, the Orioles have done so many things well this year. And the biggest one is they've beaten the teams that they were to be 30 games over 500.
For their 8th sweep of the year. A 3-2, Rutschman draws walk number 71. And the Orioles put 2 runners on with 2 outs in the 4th. That's the 02nd walk today. And here's Ryan Mountcastle, who's hit 2 scorchers, 104, 111. These are all the hard hit balls today. Everything at 100 or up in terms of the hits, except for Mateo's 99-mile-per-hour home run. But that's why exit velocity matters. You hit the ball harder. Fielders have less time to react. And they've had basically no time to react to the Orioles' swings today. Big rip again by Ryan, who was right on it.
Ryan Mountcastle got J.P. Sears back in Baltimore, went down and got a breaking ball, powered it over the Great Wall of Baltimore. That was on April 10th. That was a 2-run shot. And the Rutschman would also have a home run in that game.
I believe he was the first man to drink from the homer hose that day as well. First of 3 in that game. Rutschman and Hayes. Mountcastle, deep left field. This ball is melted. Just when you think the Orioles can't hit it any harder, Ryan Mountcastle goes and obliterates an orb. Way up there in the seats in left center, a 439-foot demolition, and it is 7-zip.
Good. Here's this. That was loud like Gunnar Henderson's 2-run homer back in game 1 of this series. That is 3 balls absolutely crushed by Mounty. This has been a laser show today. We're only in the 4th inning.
The hardest hit ball of the game right here.
Wow. Perfect balance, no drift forward, head down, staying through the ball. And that one, a Weaver. A 3-run shot, Mounty's 17th long ball of the year. His 60th RBI.
Another $500 for Carol Taylor as well. Our Maryland Lottery Fast Play home run richest contestant. Mountcastle is 3 for 3.
Yeah.
The Orioles have scored in all 4 innings against J.P. Sears. He was probably wishing he was anywhere other than here right now. Triple for Gunnar, his 6th of the season.
He used to hit the rookie game and hit 302, 8 homers already, 16 RBIs. He picks up the first base hit the next day.
Or Geloff extends his on-base streak to 17.
Oh,
And now ball
Jim.
to Seth Brown.
What the hell are you doing in here?
So J.P. Sears is going to be done after 4.
JP Sears is done after 4
runs allowed. That will be season high.
at season high. 7-0. Homer.
9 hits tying the season high allowed by J.P. Sears as well. Not that it will necessarily get much better. Oakland has the worst bullpen in the majors with an ERA of 5.50 collectively. Radish is 1-2 to Brown. Another day where the Orioles could use
Yeah, well, that too.
5 of their 7 relievers yesterday.
7-0. Lion Mountcats home. Strike. Three.
Call, got a little extra there. Seth Brown not happy with Todd Titzner. And he is making it known as Bradish picks up his 8th strikeout.
Hey.
Just a little bit off the outside edge, and Andy Griffin might slow down. Seth Brown, some kind of upset.
If you're in one dugout, you yell and scream. If you're in the other, just turn your head, take it, walk away. 8 Ks for Bradish. 11 outs recorded. And those 8 strikeouts already just 2 shy of a season high. Rooker up the middle to Westberg. He's been clean to the field today, and Kyle Bradish allows his first base runner, but no runs. Still all O's in Oakland.
Get ready for big games with a new big screen from NFM. Right now, all 65-inch and larger TVs are on sale. Save up to $1,000. Add a select soundbar to your TV purchase and save up to $300. Get standard installation on any OLED TV for just $189. Plus, free delivery on in-stock 51-inch or larger HDTV purchases. For the first time this year, 30-month financing is available on qualifying purchases. Big selection, big savings. NFM.
Want your clothes to smell freshly washed all day without heavy perfumes? Now they can with Downy Light In-Wash Freshness Boosters. Just pour a cap full of beads into your washing machine before each load to give your laundry a light scent that lasts longer than detergent alone, with no heavy perfumes or dyes. Finally, a light scent that lasts all day. Downy Light.
This back-to-school season, Downey and Tide are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win.
Wondering how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best stuff to MLB Pitch Hit and Run, the official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the 2023 Pitch Hit and Run Finals at the World Series. Visit pitchhitrun.com today.
We love our house.
It's on a great block, tree-lined streets.
The neighbors are observant.
And we're back at the celebration.
The Orioles game used items from your favorite players, including Gunnar Henderson and Grayson Rodriguez game used jerseys for this weekend's auction. Bidding closes tonight at 10. Proceeds benefit the Orioles Charitable Foundation. Bid now at Orioles.com/auction. Happy birthday.
It's my birthday.
And it's my friend's birthday. Well, there you go. J.P. Sears, not the finest start of his career.
Not nearly as good as he was when he faced the Orioles back in April. The Orioles allowed base hits, and it's time for Zach Neal. Zach Neal making his 7th appearance, elevated ERA, 2/3. He's punched out 8, though. Opponent's hitting .316 off the right-hander. Neal doesn't have a big fastball. Fastball right about 90 miles an hour. He'll sink it in a 4-seamer. Cutter, changeup, and curveball as well.
That is a big blooper of a curveball inside to Ramon Arias. Orioles have scored in every inning. Frankly, it's looked like batting practice so far. And Ramon pops this one up. Allen fighting the sun is there, and Ramon's 0 for 3. So the A's will hope for something out of Neal as they used 4 relievers yesterday, 3 on Friday. 4 days rest, so Mark Kotsay looking for some long relief. Boy, that curveball, given the speeds of Sears and Bradish pitches, looks like it's coming in at a position player lobbing the ball speed.
Rarely breaking the speed limit.
And Mullins pokes one right to third. The Orioles are having trouble with the slow ball. So we go for 3. Catch Orioles baseball anytime, anywhere on the Masson app. Watch games live. Receive expert analysis of player stats in the palm of your hand. Don't miss a pitch. Download the Masson app today. 2-0 for Jordan Westburg. Westburg pops it out. The Orioles off balance in the 5th inning, and they go scoreless in an inning for the first time in the game. Good news is they still lead by 7.
Take a peek at him from the stretch.
See if they get him in motion a little bit. You're just expecting these guys to rock out.
Aggressive lead at first base. He's going to go first.
He's going into throw. Rep the engines running the tag. Save. Great jump, great throw. Just outran it.
My Iowa and Major League Club minor league video and MLB 8. The all-new At Bat is only $3.99 per month. Subscribe to the MLB app today.
MLB The Show Legend Line. Ready to play?
Let's get it.
Come on.
Come on. Nice.
That was sick.
Man, you like that? Check out the new Storylines mode where you can play as one of the Negro League baseball legends.
Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you?
Just call me the captain.
Strikeouts through 4 innings, and here they are, courtesy of StatCast.
8 on that slider, 3 on that sinker, 1 on the changeup, that last one on the 92-mile-an-hour changeup. He's had them all working, and the command has been pinpoint.
Only base runner Zach Geloff with a 4th inning single. 18 balls to just 13 guys.
Oh, yeah. And
Tony
go
Kemp
back.
will lead off for Oakland in the bottom of the 5th inning, followed by Carlos Perez and Jordan Diaz.
Kemp up the hit.
Tony Kemp's doing a really cool thing this week, by the way. We've all seen the news stories about the horrific wildfires in Maui. So much loss of life, loss of property down there in Hawaii. Tony Kemp has been raising money in relief efforts with some donations. He's been auctioning off some custom cleats, some custom bats. He's got some Nickelodeon-themed items, some Hey Arnold cleats, got a rocket power bat. He was a big Nickelodeon kid coming up, so had some items designed. He's auctioning them off. Money is going to folks in the state of Hawaii affected by the wildfires. Pretty cool for Tony Kemp. He's had a nice career, part of a Houston team that won the World Series in 2017. And even on an A's team that's struggling, such a chance to make an impact. You're a big league player. 2-2 from Kyle Bradish to him. Kevin Brown out to second base his first time. And sees the breaking ball right through the zone to run it full.
You know something, folks?
Some kind of strikeout. Get a piece of ground off himself.
It's hotter.
Both times he's been 3-2. He's been able
By the way,
to break the ball over. Boy, Kemp got that one right on the inside of his right shin.
if you're from the state of Wisconsin, well, here's baseball. Let me make myself big. if you're in the state of Wisconsin, and you watch the Bulls, then you see a lot of this. Well, what they mean by a two-seamer is this right here, and this right here.
One of the smaller players in the big leagues, listed at 5'6".
This seam right here, and this seam right here.
Big league seasons.
Drafted back in 2013, fifth round
That's a two-seamer.
by the Astros out of Vanderbilt.
As part of that first
Yeah, it's this one and this one. So it's right here. Kemp draws the first walk, by the way, folks. And a four-seamer. A four-seamer, folks. See where my two fingers are? Okay. It's this one right here, and it's this one right here. Okay. So that's two. And then right here is three. And right here where my fingers point is four. So that's considered a four-seam fastball. If that does some explain.
He's actually been behind Warriors and he's been ahead of today. First pitch, strike only to 7 out of 15, but it seems like every time he's behind 1-0, he throws a second pitch strike. His first pitch strike numbers are low, though they are better since the
Perez is on first, Kemp is on second. Whoa, that hit him.
That looked like that two-seam fastball. Man, I was going to take a look at it and make sure Perez did not swing at this ball. He starts his swing, but I don't know if the bat hit came through or not.
Right now,
Orioles will not challenge. So first walk, first hit batter for Oakland, seventh hit batter Radish this season. And here's Jordan
Radish,
Lopez.
it's his seventh.
Jam of the day for Kyle Radish, first and second, nobody out.
First and second with nobody out.
First pitch ball.
First pitch ball. Radish is at 70 pitches, 2 4 and a third. Swing and a miss from Diaz.
Snapped off the rookie Jordan Diaz, 12th swing and miss.
Ah.
Oakland hitter in the game. Make it 13.
Probably, what, 3 relievers down for the Orioles today? Probably Perez, Cano, and Whip. I think all 3 of them have thrown back-to-back days.
That's down the line of foul.
Down the line, foul into the seats.
Vespi should be available, unless there's something we don't know about. Vespi's on 4 days rest. Mike Melvin had the night off after throwing 21 pitches on Friday. Taro Fujinami threw 16 pitches yesterday. Felix Bautista threw 9. He had pitched 4 days before that. So I guess that those 4 are available.
Breaking ball on the show. 6 4 3 double play. 15th double play behind Bradish, but the A's still might have to go 190 feet away.
Out Radish now produced 31 double plays and 46 starts, and looks like Tony Kemp is having an issue. Kemp is touching his left eye.
He's got something in his eye. You can see the trainer with a Q-tip trying to dig whatever that is out of there.
So Tony Kemp fouled the ball his ankle. Now is having an issue with his eye. All in the same inning. Hopefully his midsection is okay. Starting to feel like a game of operation this inning. Get back at third. Here's Tyler Soderstrom.
Kept back at third. Two and
Out
oh.
of the
I mean, 1-0.
last four batters in the inning.
Let's go.
In a 9-pitch battle with Soderstrom in the third, finally struck him out of the sinker.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
2-0 here.
2-0. What the? Oh, no.
Rios way off of Kemp at third. Taking a mighty big lead down the line.
Fouled off Souvenir.
Saw
I
that
see.
yesterday, by the way. Elvis Andrews did it for the White Sox on a pickoff throw at first. Orioles saw it with Fernando Tatis Jr. the other day. I don't think down 7-0 Tony Kemp's going to attempt it, but not often you see two steals of home in the same league.
Well, and when you get these situations where the third baseman's swung over playing shortstop, it allows the runner at third base
What?
to get just about as big a lead as he wants. That's what happened with that situation in San Diego. Left-handed batter play.
What do you mean?
Shift was on. Tatis who can
Wrong.
really run, and then you get a left-handed pitcher, Miguel Perez on the mound.
I'm just watching this.
See what's going on at third base.
What do you mean?
Tatis had like a 30-foot lead. He just had to go 60 feet.
Might as well take an even bigger lead. Down 7-0 Tony.
Down 7-0.
This ball grounded to second. Nicely picked by Westberg.
Wow.
We've got in a lot of pregame infield work and has handled second base smoothly today. 5 shutout innings.
Get ready for big games with a new big screen from NFM. Right now, all 65-inch and larger TVs are on sale. Save up to $1,000. Add a select soundbar to your TV purchase and save up to $300. Get standard installation on any OLED TV for just $189. Plus, free delivery on in-stock 51-inch or larger HDTV purchases. For the first time this year, 30-month financing is available on qualifying purchases. Big selection,
Yeah,
big
what's
savings. NFM.
Nothing. I'm watching something else.
If you get something on your phone, don't say accept or deny.
Well, the reason why I hit cancel was because I didn't know if it was from you or if it was trying to have somebody scam us, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
If it's asking you that, you don't have to answer it immediately.
The reason why, I think you know why I did that, right?
Were you in an app doing this?
No, it just popped up on my phone.
Yeah. Well, if it, don't say.
I didn't do nothing. I just hit.
Just bring it to me and show me.
Why the hell is MLB doing that?
I don't know. Did the same thing up here, Patrick.
God damn it.
Qualifying purchases. Big selection, big savings. NFM.
And you like that? Check out the new Storylines mode where you can play as one of the Negro League baseball legends. Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you? Just call me the captain.
Ah, shit. MLB, the app, it sucks.
My mom. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call or click to get a quote today.
We'll try this again.
From the stretch.
See if they can get him in motion a little bit.
You're just expecting these guys to run now. Wrestling lead at first base. He's going to go first.
He's going. It's a throw. Rev the engines, but it's a tag. Great jump.
What? Idiot.
Select soundbar to your TV purchase and save up to $300. Get standard installation on any OLED TV for just $189. Plus, free delivery on in-stock 51-inch or larger HDTV purchases. For the first time this year, 30-month financing is available on qualifying purchases. Select soundbar to your TV purchase and save up to $300. Get standard installation on any OLED TV for just $189. Plus, free delivery on in-stock 51-inch or larger HDTV purchases. For the first time this year, 30-month financing is available on qualifying purchases. Big selection, big savings. NFM.
Takes a peek at him from the stretch.
Alright, come on.
Give him in motion a little bit.
You're just expecting these guys to run now. Wrestling lead at first base. He's going to go first.
He's going. It's a throw. Rev the engines, but it's a tag. Save. Great jump. Great throw. Just outran it.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Introducing the all-new 2024 Chevy Trax.
Hey, Chevy. I put that stupid thing on mute.
Well done, Seth Brown.
Nice job, Seth. Wow.
No trouble with that one to the sun.
Oh, yeah, that too.
2 down for Adley.
2 down for Adley. What?
Orioles scored 17 runs the first 6 games of the road trip. And
The O's scored
they ended
17.
up splitting. They've got 23 and
Plus,
I just mentioned this 3-game series alone.
without splitting.
That's the Seattle pitching staff that may be the best in baseball.
Well, yeah,
San Diego is 5th in ERA.
I'm going to say best, but better than Oakland.
Really good pitching staffs as of late. You got Toronto coming in town next. Well, I'll tell you what, those matchups. Grayson Rodriguez scheduled to go in game 1 against Yusei Kikuchi. And Flaherty versus Gosman in game 2. And holds up. Dean Kramer versus Jose Barrios. Rios in game 3.
Inside, ball 1. If we use here, make sure you hit that sub. We got 89 subs. Trying to get up to 100 subs.
Get the win yesterday. They're 8 back in the East.
Fair ball. Steps on first from out number 3.
In the 6th, see if Kyle Bradish can put up another donut.
Wondering if Kyle Bradish can put up another donut.
Hey, so what if we have questions about our policy?
What if it's late at night?
And what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Hey, Mom.
Who?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
What makes baseball even better? Show me more action. How about more steals, Acuna? More hits? Nestor? Okay, Mookie, more hits? What if the games are just quicker? The game has changed, and fans are saying, oh, yeah.
The official MLB Ballpark app. It's the best way to access, manage, and share your tickets with friends and family to any MLB game. It's your personal companion for when you're at the ballpark, helping you with venue info, dining options, exclusive club offers, and so much more. And it's a great way to capture your visit by adding photos and memories from a fun-filled day at the game. Download the free
Sorry about
MLB
the noise
Ballpark
upstairs.
app on the iOS App Store or Google
I
Play
can't do
today.
anything about them two.
You know what you signed up for. No relationships. What we do is too important. When governments fail, the only thing left is you.
Chance of success just plummeted.
Showtime by Mountcastle provided another Miller Lake moment. Yeah,
2 for 2 to that point right there. That one swing, a 3-run shot. Ryan Mountcastle has now reached base in 26 games. Over the 26 games, hitting .396.
The sweet waters of the home run hose. Oh, right, tank.
Yeah, well, that too.
Everything's coming up now right now. 17 RBIs in 7 games against the A's this season. It's almost like he thinks we're in Canada the way he hits the Oakland A's.
Well, he's got the Blue Jays coming in town. Hits the Blue Jays pretty well, too.
Imagine being a member of the Blue Jay staff. You can't figure out how to get Ryan Mountcastle, and now he's going to come into this series at a 26-game on-base streak. Maybe just throw up 4 figures. First pitch was a ball. The next one grounded into the hole by Nick Allen. And Mateo will not even attempt to throw it.
Okay, well, not even.
For the
Whoa.
shortstop, Allen.
Ryan Mountcastle. If you're watching this stream and you're tuning in from Pete McDivitt Show, come on in.
Now 2 for 10 in the series. A's had their
2 for
second
10,
hit off
what?
Kyle Bradish.
Somebody's 2 for 10.
Will
And it ain't
face
me.
the top of the Oakland order now for a third time. Lawrence Butler showing bunt, which would not seem likely in a 7-0 game.
Yeah, Bradish hit 81 pitches. Love to get him through 6. Like Nick Bestby's going to get up in that Oriole bullpen, start moving around a little bit.
Yeah, go check out the link that just dropped. Tell them Shady Lane sent you. That'll help us out by going. Get us some recognition out there.
Today on 4 days rest, the only Oriole reliever on multiple days of rest.
Butler, left field.
But not well enough.
Hit well, but not well enough. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. It's been a long stream. An hour stream. 5 minutes, a minute before the game started. And I go a minute after.
Kyle Bradish headed through 6 innings of last start. He went 4 2/3 the one before that. That's command issues against the Mets.
Yeah,
Previous
well.
7, he went 6 innings or more every time. So 8 out of 9 starts, Bradish has thrown at least 6 innings.
That's pretty good for Kyle Bradish.
Making it 9 for 10. First career start against the A's has been a dandy. Geloff, back-to-back swings and misses.
Geloff swinging a miss. Strike number 2.
15th and 16th whiffs induced by Kyle Bradish today.
Well, I wouldn't say that much. As long as you're selective and can hit the ball, and if you're a pitcher, you have your command, and don't lose command issues.
Kyle Bradish just a couple of innings shy of qualifying for the ERA lead in American League coming into today. He will be able to qualify after this start. Came into the game in a spot where he would have been 5th. And at this rate, Kyle Bradish will likely enter the top 5 of the American League in ERA after this game.
Yeah, well,
Just consistency is what it is.
I would have said that after the
This inning, that will be 8 quality
game
starts
was
in his
over.
last 10
Because
starts.
now you just jinxed it.
Well, it takes a curveball, 3-2.
3-2. Takes a curveball. Gillespie warming up in the O's pin. And just in case if you can't get out of this inning.
Career high 17 whiffs. And Geloff will put this one in.
Geloff, well hit,
By Austin Hayes.
but caught.
Warning track for out number 2.
Yeah, one of the few
And the warning track for out number 2 caught by Austin Hayes.
Right to Austin Hayes, a few steps to his right. This breaking ball not down, it's not away, it's pretty much right in the heart of the plate.
It kind of reminds me of the song Right in the Heart of Texas.
Right in front of the Racing A's legends. That's a tough play. It's even tougher when Dennis Eckersley's giant head is staring at you, I think.
Strike 1 to Brown.
2 down for Seth Brown.
2 down for
2
Seth
strikeouts.
Brown.
Riders today have come against Brown.
He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. One and one.
Riders looking to get through another game without allowing a home run. He's given up 2 in one game this year, 0 or 1 every other start. Well, Brown sends a high fly ball to the center.
High fly ball in the center.
Kent drifting and makes the catch. 3 flyouts in the inning. The first 3 flyouts.
Cedric Mullins under it. Out number 3.
6 scoreless.
6 goalers as I take a 30-second timeout. Okay, we are back.
Historic division. Best winning percentage in the divisional era. Everybody above 500, but the Yankees have completely fallen apart. Orioles will not see the Yankees again this year. They won the season series 7-6. Zach Neal thought he had strike 3 on Ryan Mountcastle. Have to do a little more work on Mounty, who's 3 for 3 with a 3-run homer. That's golfed out of play by Ryan. Gunnar Henderson with a double and a triple on deck, then Austin Hayes. Neal has done well to stabilize the game with 2 scoreless innings, facing the minimum. He ties up Mountcastle with a sinker for strike 3.
Ties up Mountcastle.
Yeah, below average velocity, but above average movement for Zach Neal. Watch this 2-seam fastball run. It starts around the inner third. A lot of left to right in this pitch.
Henderson down the right field line, and it's off the top of the pole.
Wow. Gunnar Henderson.
It's another Orioles home run off the pole.
Boy, Henderson now a double, a triple, a homer, only a single away from the cycle. His 21st long ball of the year, his 60th RBI, and that was another rocket off the kid's back.
Gunnar Henderson ties Anthony Santander for the Orioles home run lead and makes it 8-0 Baltimore.
8-0 Baltimore. 8-2.
The Orioles
Nothing
One of
Baltimore.
the game here from Henderson.
I'll quit for these hands, huh? Had plenty of distance. The only question, could he keep it fair or not?
Austin Hayes with a pop-up that will get out of play. Well, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way now. Sliced a double the other way against a lefty, J.P. Sears in the 3rd. Triple off the top of the wall against Sears in the 4th, and now homers off the top of the pole against Neal in the 7th.
Yeah.
And now the Orioles need 2 more base runners so Gunnar can have a chance at the Orioles' 2nd cycle of the year.
2 homers by the Orioles off the foul pole this series. Don't see that very
3
often.
home runs today.
Here's the guy on the other one. Austin Hayes, who hit it into the foul pole. And fouls away strike 2. Every night with Gunnar Henderson. Every night, every day, every game.
Well, yeah, that too.
There's the possibility of something that takes your breath away.
It's getting to where you don't want to miss his at-bats. Hard to feel for that matter.
And a 3rd from Hayes. Who's retired for the 2nd
Hayes
time.
retired.
We get to see Gunnar Henderson every game. We get to see him do his thing every day. For a baseball fan, he's starting to feel like one of those guys you just have to watch. If you're scrolling through MLB TV and Gunnar Henderson's coming up, Rios knocks it out of play. And he really is turning into must-see TV now. Every night.
Well,
we talk
I don't go that far.
The visiting or the home broadcaster, that's the first name that comes up. Is Gunnar Henderson's name. We talk about his defense. We'll talk about the bat, the ability to play second or shortstop and third base at a very high level. And certainly positioned himself right at the
Well,
top.
ain't
of
that
the rookie
too.
voting.
But not that far.
He's a betting favorite right now, and he's certainly playing like it.
I'm doing some stretching exercises.
Ball is
So that's one
played
thing I
with the
can.
shortstop Allen. Ramon Rios waiting back as long as he could. A little slow pitch softball single, and Ramon is on the board with his first hit.
I'm going on.
Well, he hit it like Neil threw it, right?
Sometimes it's in hard, out harder. This was in slow.
Soft and out was softer, right off the end of the bat. Orioles in double-digit hits yet again.
Cedric Mullins' first pitch punched into center field, and Butler's not going to get there in time. So Urias' first hit is followed by Mullins' first hit. And the only two Orioles not to reach base safely in the lineup reach base on consecutive pitches.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's
the
good.
Orioles' third three-hit inning of the game, and now they're up to a dozen hits.
Game one of this series, every starter had a base hit. And just Ryan McKenna. He'll get a chance as he sits in the on-deck circle.
And no sense guarantee, by the way, that Gunnar Henderson will get one more at-bat in this game to try and pick up a single and complete the cycle. Jordan Westberg with a double. 1. And it will be Nick Vespi at this point. 8-run lead. Kyle Bradish is going to come out of this game with Vespi very deliberately warming up in right field. It'd be nice if Nick Vespi can give the Orioles 2, maybe even the final 3 innings of this game on a lot of rest. Because if the Orioles could avoid using all of their top relievers today and have a day off tomorrow, their bullpen would finally be in good shape heading into a crucial series with Toronto. Westberg, right side, that ball will get down and get into the alley to bring in another run. Westberg with a wide turnaround. First retreats with an RBI.
9-0.
Scoring Urias, shooting Mullins down to third, and expanding this ever-expanding Oriole lead tonight.
2-out magic by the Orioles. Single by Urias, single by Mullins, RBI single by Westberg. Boy, he continues to hit. I know the numbers weren't great in San Diego, but I felt like he swung it really well. Hit some balls hard right to some folks, and now he is really starting to go. 2 for 4 day today, a double and a single.
3 straight games with an RBI 2 for Westy, who had the sacrifice fly yesterday. A couple of RBIs on Friday, and hard to remember, it's only his 40th big league game, Jordan Westberg. McKenna with a drive in a deep center field. Butler
McKinnon
measures it and collects it. But 2 more runs on 4 more hits on the O's in the 7th.
And the first one came on Gunnar Henderson's 21st long ball of the year. It is all Orioles, folks. 9-0 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning.
Wondering how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best stuff to MLB Pitch Hit and Run. The official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the 2023 Pitch Hit and Run Finals at the World Series. Visit Pitch Hit.
The captain.
Commercial.
5-hour energy. Think of it as 5-second coffee, or when you wake up too late to make it, or you don't have time to wait in line for it, or you're just too busy for a coffee break. 5-hour energy. 5-second coffee.
Two or three DQ. Check. Which one's worse? You're the one that just went back.
What a day it's been in Oakland, California. Weather is spectacular. The baseball even better. Kyle Bradish, a phenomenal afternoon, has done 6 shutout innings, and Nick Vespi will come in. Big old 9-0 lead.
9-0 lead. In the
Vespi
bottom
to
half
face
of
Brent
7.
Booker. Puts his first pitch out of play for Kyle
Puts his
Bradish
first
today. Got
pitch
6
out.
innings, 2 hits, 1
Kyle
walk,
Bradish,
8
6
strikeouts,
innings,
only
2 hits,
strikeouts in the
no
first
one,
4 innings. One of his
and
best
whatever they
starts this
say.
season.
Dominant. Once down
Ain't
the first
down.
3 he saw,
Ain't good.
was down 5 in the
Ain't
first 6
sends
that
it
he
over
faced it up with
to
8 strikeouts,
bullpen.
only 1 walk, gave up 2 hits. They both harmless singles.
Yeah, and then none of them
Now,
came
8
along to
quality
score.
starts in his last 10.
Plus,
And
how they
like
can
when
hold
his
on
8th
and
game of the
maintain
year.
this lead. Yeah, one. Let's go, Baltimore.
Into the game, who is not starting either of the last 2. He's in right field, so Austin Hayes gets off his feet for the last few innings. Ryan McKenna goes from right to left.
Ryan McKinney goes from right to left.
And Nick Vespi on.
Nick
And
Vespi
4 days rest.
pitching
Give the
4
Orioles
days left.
at least 2 innings here. But Brent Rooker
Brent
is going to
Rooker.
greet him rudely with a blast down the line. And
Blast down the line. A homer.
Leaves the game. Brent Rooker deposits his 20th home run into the upper deck and puts the A's on the board.
Yeah, the A's lone all-star this year, Brent Rooker. A fabulous month of April. 9 home runs out of 108 off the bat.
108
off the bat. Down the left field line in the second deck. Looked like a cutter trying to get on the inside part. Brent Rooker gets those hands in tight. And a no doubt.
Oh, yeah, that dude. Second deck. No, good deck.
So number 20 for Rooker.
20 for Rooker.
And Esteury Ruiz pitch hits for Tony Kemp. And his day 0 for 1 with a walk.
Well, yeah, that dude. What? What? Coming.
Kyle Bradish came into the game with an ERA of 3.18. And after 6 shutout innings, it's down to 3.03. Now, depending on what the rest of the American League has done, Kyle Bradish may be in the American League ERA lead. Garrett Cole was at 3.03 coming into today. Weeks sharply to second. Steady day in the field for Jordan Westbrook.
Yeah, that was a tough chance right there. The ball hit hard, kind of handcuffed him, got his body right in front of it. Tony Mansolino continues to work his infield. We see it every day. And they were out early. Nobody practiced for the team today, which is not uncommon on a Sunday day game. The infielders were busy.
What do you like about the way that Tony Mansolino works with the Orioles infielders? Well, because not folks don't get to see what we do get to see.
I mean, it's pretty common to go out and take ground balls for every game, but I love the way he works the intensity of it, you know. And he told us, he said, we got past the month of April, and it wasn't great defensively. We realized we had to do a little bit more work, and he started to really challenge them well before the game. And this goes on 2 or 3 hours before the game, laterally, like really game-type situations of hitting balls hard to the left and to the right and making them make the above-average plays. And trying to simulate game speed, it's one thing to take a ground ball before the game, but it's another to take it at game speed. And I think that's what Tony Mansolino has done with his infield, really, since about the month of May. He talked about that Kansas City series, and that's when it really began. And he got them all together and said, you know what, I'm going to start challenging you guys in practice a little bit more than what we have so far. This paid off.
Here's Tony, the Orioles' third base and infield coach. And to Carlos Perez. Another interesting component to this infield this season. Tony Manzolino said this is the first normal spring training we've really had in a while. We had to deal with a lockout last year with COVID issues still in 21. Obviously, 2020 was pushed back significantly. And he said, I don't think I was maybe as intense and progressive as I could have been with infield defense in spring training, but they are there now. And if you're going to err on one side, probably better to ease in a little bit and be playing your best defense near the end of the season than to burn yourself out early. That's what he feels like they're doing.
It's a fine line you walk, right? I mean, this season, 162 games, and you count spring training, it's a marathon season. So you got to know when to work a little bit more, when to shut down a little bit, depending on how everybody's feeling. It's not every day the entire infield comes out, right? I mean, it's 2 or 3, maybe 4 different guys a day that will come out and get a lot of work in a really good pitch. A little slider down and in by Vespi to get rid of Perez.
For a strikeout for Vespi, 9th for the Orioles. So down Jordan Diaz down to 3rd. Nick Vespi first run that leadoff home run to get through the inning. Otherwise unscathed. It's 9-1 for Tony Manzolino on the Birds.
Networks make it possible to share data, but to make them powerful enough to deliver new opportunities from the edge, you need CDW and Aruba, a Hewlett-Packard enterprise company. CDW experts can help design and implement an Aruba Edge Services platform which unifies, secures, and automates network environments everywhere, simplifying IT operations. Because greater visibility is a good thing. Usually. Aruba makes visibility at the edge possible. CDW makes it powerful.
The official MLB Ballpark app. It's the best way to access, manage, and share your tickets with friends and family to any MLB game. It's your personal companion for when you're at the ballpark, helping you with venue info, dining options, exclusive club offers, and so much more. And it's a great way to capture your visit by adding photos and memories from a fun-filled day at the game. Download the free MLB Ballpark app on the iOS App Store or Google Play today.
Want to see how you stack up? Well, get ready to bring your best stuff to MLB Pitch Hit and Run. The official DCS competition.
Let that count.
Sign up for free for a chance to play your way to the 2023 Pitch Hit and Run Finals at the World Series.
Be right back, everybody.
pitchhitrun.com today.
These World Series champions all the way back to the Philadelphia, Kansas City days. This historic franchise, which was established in 1901 as the Philadelphia Athletics. Moved to Kansas City in 1954. And then in the mid-60s, we're to Oakland, and maybe only for a couple of years longer. They will be playing at the Coliseum next year, then their lease extends. They've asked their attention to go to Las Vegas. Corey Mateo knocks one out of play.
Be right back.
Zach Neal. One of the charter franchises in the American League.
Yeah.
1901.
8th inning, 9-1.
He's won the most American League titles of any team besides the Yankees. Great history here with this franchise, wherever they end up next. Last World Series win, 1989. Bash Brothers, Jose Canseco, Mark Dwyer, Ricky Henderson, Dennis Eckersley, Tony La Russa. A lot of star power from those A's teams, and I know you faced some of them.
Yeah, those late 80s, early 90s. Harold Baines was in that lineup. Corny Lansford, Gallego. Had some superstars.
Franchise that is on the way back. They have fallen on hard times, 34 and 89. These will be officially eliminated from the American League West with the loss today on August 20th. Mateo socks one the other way, slicing into right center field. Jorge Mateo will have extra bases again. A double to add to his inside the park home run. And Mateo starts the spring tour with a 2-for-4 game.
Oh, this is a good sign for the Orioles, too. Jorge Mateo get going. Because the Orioles going to be facing some left-handers coming up. Face at least one in the Toronto series, Colorado. Maybe going to face two left-handers in that series. And he starts hitting the ball. That's what made Mateo special in the month of April right there. The ability to drive the ball to the opposite field. He was staying on the ball, staying through it. He got a little bit of a funk, started getting out in front, started rolling over a lot of balls.
First two hits, the road trip for Jorge. And the Rutschman with a hit, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Orioles 9 runs, 14 hits in the game. 3 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs, including Gunnar Henderson, who is in the hole and who was just a single away from hitting for the cycle. He should get a chance this inning unless there's a base running out. Zach Neal eating a lot of pitches in long relief. This is 53rd. It's a good-looking changeup, 2-2. Top 3 hitters in the Oriole lineup have scored 2 runs each. 6 Orioles with a run, 6 with an RBI. Everyone's reached base. And Rutschman cracks a ground ball in between Allen and Geloff. Adley Rutschman with another multi-hit game. Jorge Mateo jogs on home, and the Orioles are into double digits.
The Orioles have now scored in 6 in their 8 innings. Just a routine ground ball, a little changeup on the outside part of the plate. Rutschman just
that's
not much of a hole there, but hits it hard enough to get it through. Mateo easily scores.
Mateo easily scores.
Adley Rutschman's first RBI of the game.
Actually, Adley Rutschman's first RBI of the game.
RBI today.
Hey, if you all new, make sure you hit that sub. Let's try to get up to 100 subs.
Now, 9 different Orioles in the series have driven in a run.
If you can do that, that'll be amazing.
And the Orioles 26
Inching closer to monetization.
Looking to win the season series 6-1 over Oakland.
"26 runs in this series.
Well,
only 30
folks,
runs the previous 9 games coming into this series.
Two singles and a 3-run home run for Ryan Mountcastle, who's in a 3-1 count. Mountcastle's knocked in 17 in 7 games against the A's this year, including 9 in 1 game, 3 more today. And Ryan cracks the ball foul. Right into the Oakland bullpen where Francisco Perez is warming up.
Now his last time up, Neal got him on that sinking fastball. Started on the inner third around it, well off the plate. Looks like they're going to try to go right back in there again.
Ryan gets to it. Ground ball down to Diaz. High throw is just barely in time at first.
Yeah.
Mountcastle, he's tricky. A lot like O'Hearn, he can get down the line. He almost picked up a base hit right there.
Scott Bryant, by the way, who came into the game for Seth Brown, who played first base this inning. He stayed in or he left after batting count. And here's Gunnar Henderson, a single from the cycle. 3 extra base hits today. And Henderson tied up on strike 1. Time for today's Indeed player resume. Gunnar Henderson had a 5-game hit streak coming in. It's now at 6 with 5 extra base hits. Looking to become the second Oriole to hit for the cycle this year.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And Henderson is down at an 0-2 count. Cedric Mullins did it against the Pirates, made it 12. Finished that off with a home run. The Hayes did it a year ago. Wes Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., Aubrey Huck, Felix P.A., Jonathan B.R., Hayes, and Mullins. It's one of these baseball oddities. It might not be as exciting as a cycle, but if Gunnar gets another extra base hit, he'd have 4 of those, which is even rarer than the cycle after the game. 0-2.
Yeah, that would.
Henderson now with 99 hits on the season. 45 for extra bases. Another 0-2. Able to hold his fire.
Able to hold his fire. We got 6 likes. Keep it up, people. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Tells YouTube we're doing a damn good job. Got a little baseball going on the channel. Trying to push up the algorithm of baseball here on the channel. If you're a baseball fan, come on in.
The question is he trying to hit for a single? No. He probably would tell you no, right? And that's his approach.
No, he's swinging to do damage, big damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're Gunnar Henderson.
Right side, that's a fair ball inside the line. And you know what? Gunnar Henderson is not going to stop at first. Who needs a cycle when you can pick up your 4th extra base hit of the game? The Orioles bench is saying you should have stopped at first, but Gunnar has a double-double with a triple and a home run.
Double-double. 19th double this season.
11-1 with a sheepish grin on his face.
19th double a year and another rocket off the bat of Gunnar Henderson. And skipper Brandon Eyes laughs too. The whole pitch is wanting to put the brakes on at first base. But he is wound tight. There is no way he is stopping at first base. Didn't even think about it.
And the Orioles contingent in Oakland, the fans behind the first base dugout that are chanting Gunnar's name. So even if it's not a cycle, it's a day with even more total bases than that. Hayes will go back to the bullpen in this lump.
Mound pitching change. Wow. I haven't seen that.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get
Stupid commercial.
Get ready for big games with a new big screen from NFM. Right now, all 65-inch and larger TVs are on sale. Save up to $1,000. Add a select soundbar to your TV purchase and save up to $300. Get standard installation on any OLED TV for just $189. Plus, free delivery on in-stock 51-inch or larger HD TV purchases. For the first time this year, 30-month financing is available on qualifying purchases. Big selection, big savings. NFM.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
What makes baseball even better? Shohei, more action? How about more steals, Acuna? More hits? Nestor?
The Orioles may not be reproduced or retransmitted.
Oh, shut up. I already knew that.
The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express.
Yeah. Blabble. Mismatch. We don't need to hear that jibber jabber.
Ridiculous afternoon for this ridiculous young player. And the Orioles bludgeoning the A's as Rhino Hearn bats for the first time.
The O's
against the new pitcher
opened the floodgates a long time ago. About back in the first damn inning.
On Friday, and it did not go very well for him. 1 inning, 4 hits, 3 earned runs.
Hearn, right fielder, up there.
27 runs in this 3-game series.
1 and 2 to Ryan. Oh, Hearn.
He'll look to become the 10th Oriole to reach base.
Hey, if you're new here, say hello in the chat. Say what team you're rooting for. I got 5 people in here. Did he check his swing? No, he did. Let's go, Orioles.
4 extra base hits for Henderson.
Let's go, Bud.
Westberg with a double. Mateo with 2 extra base hits. 8 for the O's as a team.
8 for the O's.
Goes down swinging for out number 2.
O's,
Francisco Perez. Good fastball from the left side, 93 miles an hour, right to the top of the zone.
yeah, well, that too.
Orioles had how many extra base hits in game 1? 7 or 8 in game 1, too. And you have had a ton of extra base hits in this game, or this series, rather.
Strike 1, 2. Who's up?
7 and 2
Urias.
yesterday. So 17 extra base hits in the 3-game series.
Well, I think Oakland got their ass handed to them.
Pretty funny to see the Oriole dugout razz Gunnar Henderson for taking an extra base, too. But there's maybe nobody who plays harder on this team than Gunnar, on a team of guys that play hard. There was 0 chance he was going to stop at first.
Well, yeah, that too.
You know what? He's 22. He's probably going to get a few more chances to get to the cycle. Urias a base hit.
Well, he's going to get definitely a few more chances. I don't know when, though. What the hell did that one get called?
Innings today.
I know what the stretch zone is between the chest and the knee.
11 runs for the O's. And double figures for the 11th time this year. Most since August 4th.
Well, I'm going to end it here, folks. Congrats to the Baltimore Orioles on whooping the Oakland Athletics. Have a good one, folks. 3-2 pitch. Will he get out of the inning? How about another one? 12-1. Urias, come on down. Well, yeah, that too.
Let's see if the boys give him a hard time in the dugout. He's hearing about it a little bit.
He ran out of high fives at the end. Cedric Mullins with a soft sweeping swing to short. Well, you know what? If he threw up 6 in the ninth, he may have another shot. Orioles get 3 more.
Orioles get 3 more. Adios.